All right, and I am live. Good afternoon, everybody, from Los Angeles, California, the entertainment capital of the world. Welcome to all of you. Afternoon tea, and we're window licking today with Elbo, which should be a lot of fun here. It is tea time in LA, 2 p.m. serving tea, and I hope everybody is doing well out there today. And tweeted out Rosie is on the air and had a fun morning today. Went up to Little Armenia, had some Armenian food finally after days and days. Hello, Rolf. Nice to see you. So yes, it is window licking with Elbo today. So we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll have a few laughs today. Glad to see everybody. Hi, Bella Rose. We got Tree. Hi, Tree. Tars. Good afternoon. J Money. I was doing Burlington English on my computer. How you doing, Miguel? You love that title. Hi, Lucky Beans. Yeah. Well, if you guys don't know if you guys don't know, and hello everybody, if you guys don't know what a window licker is, have you ever heard the term that somebody is a window licker? And I'm just taking it easy this afternoon. Hello. Let me just welcome people before we get underway. Valerie, how you doing? Mama Maria, nice to see you. We got Joseph 226. Catherine. Yeah, let me say hi to everybody. Allison. Everybody. Cindy, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, outside looking in, exactly. Yeah, a window licker on the short bus. And one of the, when you look back, and yeah, a window licker is somebody that they're, I guess the term came from, the old days when people would be hungry during the Great Depression, and they would be standing outside of a steakhouse or something in New York City or LA, and they would have their faces pressed against, pressed against, watching them serve up the nice steaks and things, and they almost be like literally licking the window because they can't have it, right? It's like you want it, but you can never have it, and that's what a window licker does. Hi, Dream. Yeah, thumbs up or appreciate, guy. So yeah, and I don't even know who you are, but we're going to put you in timeout. That's not what we're talking about here today. So let's see. I'm glad though that you worry so much about other people's lives. Okay, there we go. Glad to see everybody today. Yeah, so that's what a window licker is. It's a person that either has never been able to come inside, and it's a great term on the void because it's people on the outside looking in, right? But they can't partake of the treats. And make sure you're on live chat. How you doing, Harvey? Or it's also a person that's been kicked out of the country club. A person has been kicked out of the country club and they can't get in again. How you doing, Karen? Nice to see you today. Welcome to you. Hello, Harvey. Yeah, thumbs up or appreciated. So that's what we're talking about, window licking. So, after getting the royal boot, not once, but twice. How you doing, Waffles? After getting the royal boot, not once, but twice on YouTube, and 3 times over the last 4 years or whatever, was given the royal boot. No, not gone down Alvaro Street yet, Cindy. Was given the royal boot, and I thought it was funny last night. This guy's, I'm not coming back to YouTube. I'm too good for YouTube. I'll never be on YouTube again. I'm good for business. No, dude, you were bad for business. And Elbo, I know you're watching, so I'm not going to, as Boris would say, I'm not going to take up a lot of your time here because I know you're busy on the job search and figuring out how you write a resume and how you apply online and using your Grammarly to correct you. I'm not going to take a lot of your time, right? I know you're a busy guy. You're a really busy guy these days, so I'm not going to take a lot of your time. How you doing, Cardinal? But I'll tell you what, once again, last night, in there shooting off your big mouth, and that's one thing you've always had, man, is a really big mouth. It writes checks that you can't possibly ever cash in life, okay? So you're talking all your smack and stuff, but dude, remember, at the end of the day, you're a window licker, man. At the end of the day now, you're a glorified window licker, okay? You had your shot. You were bad for business for YouTube, okay? You're a deviant. You're the biggest deviant that ever hit down in the Boyd community. Hey, what do you? Let me ask you guys. What do you think of? What do you think of bestiality? I kind of like the. I kind of like that. The animals and things. What the fuck? You know, I got a few videos playing with toys or whatever, but my God, man, when you're crossing into bestiality, I mean, my God, and you don't think that you've got some, you don't think that you've got some real deviancy issues, man. Even in your little window licking last night, you can't help but come on and try to degrade women and try to degrade Jill and talk all of your smack. And it's always nice to see, you know, to see people smack you down. I know. It's all about being a window licker. It's all about, this guy's got the biggest mouth on YouTube. But the one thing that you can comfort yourself with is he ain't coming back. You know, you can come up there on all the panels you want. You can build Street Life's channel and you can get your platform, and that's cool, man. That's cool stuff. But at the end of the day, you ain't gonna make a thin dime off of the YouTube planet, off the YouTube platform, and that's where we won and you lost. Hang out last night, every question he asked was about 3 times. Yeah, well, that's what a kid does, right? When a kid, right? Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. You know, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Yeah, let me ask you this. That's exactly what a kid does. Thank you, Lisa. $10 from Lucy. Hey, Eden, how are you? So, I just came down today to enjoy a little bit of afternoon tea here. And yeah, I know it's hard to pray for them. I do pray for people. You know that? I do pray for people, but there's no escaping the fact that there's nothing like good, solid work. There's nothing like a good, solid job to put your feet on the ground and get your head on straight. Tea. And then there was yeah, Lucky Beans, it's all that. And then he's got his outrageous Craigslist ads where he's gone down on the Tootsie Roll, you know, and all that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know? Put a 77 in the side chat if you can hear me. Put a 77 in the side chat if you can hear. Yeah, jobless and more or less. Just a total disaster of a human being. No redeeming qualities. The worst, absolutely the worst thing that ever happened to me on YouTube was encountering this slob on Drury's panel in 2015. And you know what? After about 3 months on Drury's panel, do you know what Drury told him? Hey, yeah, Elvis, yeah, this man, Marshall, you can't come on my panel anymore because you disrespect women. I'm sorry, I can't let you on my panel. Even Drury gave him the royal boot, wouldn't even let him come up on it. Drury's like, yeah, Marshall, I can come to your chat, I can come to your hangout, but you can't come to my hangout. Why? Because he doesn't know how to talk to people, and he doesn't know how to talk to women, and that's never going to change. So when I say that on his job, I hope that he has a very young, maybe 30-year-old woman as his boss. That's gonna nobody tells me what to do. I want to be there when she tells you, that you didn't clean really well in the corners of the bathroom on your housekeeping job at the hotel. Okay, I want to be there when she tells you that it ain't no good, brother. You're gonna have to do it all over again. Yeah, Schwaffel says when Jory let him back on, that's when he and Sofagger broke up and started feuding. Exactly. This guy's been nothing but trouble from the very beginning. This guy is a true psychopath out here. You know, there's no sense of self. Another thing I had to laugh last night was I rallied two communities together, right? I rallied the drama and the boy community as if I've ever rallied anybody in my life. Oh my God. Uh, I mean, my God in heaven, I just have to laugh so much, man. Dude, you just have no self-awareness of what a douchebag you are, man. I mean, it's the bottom line. Yeah, last night was great. Some of the rally people and I change people's opinions. It's like Boris said, dude, you buried yourself. You know, you buried yourself on your own stupidity, man. You couldn't keep the young looking guy out of your van. I mean, what 40-year-old, and I don't know how old you are, 45, you look about 55 or something. But what kind of person is gonna go out there and meet a Facebook friend? It looks like a kid. I mean, who in the hell is going to do that in their right mind? You know, unless it's the Candyman out there. Hey, Shimei, how are you? Yeah. Waiting most of the night. How you doing? Let me say hi to my moderators, Jen. Hi, everybody. I don't care about the outfits you wear. I don't care about anything. I don't care what he wore. I'm just saying that when you come on there, and of course he's got the biggest mouth on YouTube, and he's always writing checks he can't cash, telling people I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to go here and I'm going to go there. So it's kind of fun now when he's on the panel and stuff, because you know it's like we're all inside of the Hollywood squares. All of us on the Boyd, we're all in our Hollywood Square, Center Square, right? And, you know, he's watching at home. Watching at home is a total window licker at home, because he's no longer allowed on the production set of that. So I think to me, it's very, what would we say? I'm having a great day. Hi. So what would we say? That's really the ultimate injustice. It's like when you're in a jail cell and maybe they build a jail at French Riviera, and you can see all those fine women out there on the beach having the time of their life and looking at the restaurants and people eating the delicacies and dressed real nice and going to the casino, and you're behind bars. You know, you're a window licker. Which is exactly it. Zoe! Yeah, so I had to laugh. As usual, street life is bringing the content. And, you know, and I got to tell you, see, he could never accept the fact that the story changes on YouTube. Right now, like Rich Life he's the flavor of the month, right? It's good stuff. Gives Rich Life some exposure. Gives people some content, right? Here comes Street Life. He's doing streams now. He's the flavor of the month. Oh, thank you, 9mm. Glad you left that loser behind. Thank you. Appreciate that, 9mm. Thank you. Yes, I did leave that loser behind. Unbelievable. You know, and I literally, I had tears coming down my face. I was laughing so hard. But you know what? You got to accept that sometimes, you know, people rise, people fall, right? You take somebody like Street Life is getting good people to come on panel, and you know, Elbo hates that. You know, he's always hated Boris. He's always hated, you know, Nicole. He's always with on there. He's always talked a lot of crap on people. He's always hated Tasha. All he ever did was talk about Tasha and their terrible housekeeping and her crappy shower and her poisonous toads and her swimming pool out back and what a loser she was and foreclosure and all. This guy talked more mad shit on Tasha than I've ever heard anybody talk. Man, and I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? You know, she took videos with you at the Tampa RV show. Just weird. So I'm telling you, street life. To me, that was a real joy to see that. That's the first time we ever really had a. That's the first time we ever really had a window licker that came on YouTube, right? Right on YouTube. I just stopped. Hi, how are you, Ninth Element? Good to see you. Nice to see you. I don't know about the. I don't know. I've never said anything about Joni Portwood. I guess Joni Portwood wants to be on the Marshall. As far as I knew, we're okay. It's all right with me. People gotta be with who people gotta be with. As far as Joni Portwood goes, I've been nothing but supportive and kind to her. So, but that's the way of life. Yeah, hi Kim. Always hated Melton John. Always talked about what a loser, Melton, weird shaped head, and you know, prison bed, all this crazy stuff, and you know, and of course Melton's got his own ridiculous story of how he came to the boy. He came in like January of 2018, threatening me and Marshall with an iron. He was going to come down and smash our heads in with a metal bar. Lots of replay and see you chooching. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I feel good today. I feel great. As far as I just got yeah, but Joni, don't take it out on me, okay, honey? You got to remember to treat people one-on-one, all right? I've always had your back. Always had your back in my chats. I've been kind to you despite the fact that you've been supportive of Elbo, because to me, I'm a mature adult. I don't need to worry about it. Now, for me, I can wish you have a good relationship with anybody that you want to have. So, tell me if I think you scripted the whole. Oh, I don't know. You know, in a way, yeah. If Sig thinks that I scripted that drama, that's quite a tribute to me as a screenwriter. You know, as a screenplay writer. Because that means that I'm kicking out good quality stuff. So thank you, Sig, for that. Yeah, I'm working my fingers to the bone on the Rich Life thing. Even though I'm 3,000 miles away in Los Angeles doing my own thing. Yeah, man, I'm working the script. Yeah, I got the penny in my bikini. You gotta come and get it. That's it. Yeah, so I have a very, I'm very kind to people. If you're kind to me, I return the kindness. I've always tried to get along with Joni Portwood because I wanted to, if I could help her in a kind way, not just telling her, hey, don't ever get associated with this guy or just don't do it. But if I could tell her in a kind way things to do that might boost her channel independently, like doing food reviews and things on the RV, then it would benefit her over the long run, because if you hitch yourself to Elbo, it's a disaster for you. The guy, think about this, by the time July came, his channel was in the ground. I've always had 4 times as many channel views as he's had. He talks about 5 million views. I've had over 20 million channel views. Okay, he talks about subs. His subs were bought. The last 1,000 of his subs were bought. Okay, this guy has been jealous of me on YouTube since 2015 because people like me and people hate him. Now, how did that come about? How did that come about on YouTube that people could like me and hate him? Well, consider what he's been on YouTube. He's provided no content at all. If he talked about RVs and Class B camper vans, there would be crickets in his chat. Nobody would give a damn about listening about what he'd have maybe 5 or 10 people if he talked about RVs. But see, he can't talk about his passion, okay, and have people come because people don't care about your passion, man. They don't give a hoot. I come on, I talk about my passion, travel, cinematography, videography, food reviews, spooky chooching. And guess what? People eat that stuff up. They love that shit. Right? You talk about things that you love, and so what do you have to do, man? You have to grab the low-hanging fruit. You gotta be a deviant, an idiot, a clown. You gotta go after people. That's the only way that you've ever been able to drive views, and that's pretty pathetic. And YouTube lowered the boom on you. And YouTube said, you know what, you're bad for business. And by the time June, July came around, your channel had come to a complete screeching halt. So out came the stupid magnetic signs back on the van with the wrong phone number. And then it's time to get outrageous again. Well, you know what, bro? As Boris would say, you shot yourself in the foot, man. You shot yourself in the foot with YouTube. You got nobody but yourself to blame. Okay? We don't terminate people. YouTube terminates people. All right? All right. All right. Maybe do food review. I'm just saying. So you can go up there on Street Life's panel. You can talk all your mad crap about things. But man, you were probably the most universally disliked person that I ever came across in my life. You were the worst thing that ever happened in my life. When I think about what my channel might have been if I hadn't let you leech off me for my skills in life, my finances, my good nature. Can you imagine what it was like being chained to a corpse for years with this guy. And I think of what I might have been today on YouTube if I had not been chained to this corpse in life, dragging this guy through life, trying to make a man out of what is basically a mess. Well, it's not working. So now we have the window licking. Let's see. I need to do a yeah. Well, I as far as Joni Portwood is concerned, I'm going to continue to take the high road with Joni because Joni and I don't have a lot of history together. We are trans sisters. We do share that in common. That should mean something. That should definitely mean something as a sister. Number two, I've never talked a negative thing about you ever. All right? Okay? Despite being cozy and, wanting to do things like let's replay the best of Elbo over the years. Man, that's fine. You want to do that stuff, that's fine. Okay? Be a strong person. If you like somebody, just say I like the person and I want to hang with them, and people will respect you. Okay? I would like to think that we'd still have a good relationship that's not based on somebody else out there, okay? Because I do care about you. I do care about you wanting to succeed on YouTube, whatever success means. And I would do a lot to advise things that might help you. So, let's see. What's up, Roger Brown? I hope you're feeling better. Okay, take care, Waffles. Take care. The dude abides. What's going on? No, Joni, you know what? I appreciate you apologizing to me because that shows me that you at least have you have good character. But I want to repeat again, you hang with who you want. If you like hanging with Elbo, that's, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just say at the end of the day, remember this, I'm trying to be a friend to you. I'm trying to be the very best friend that I can be. I try to be the very best friend that I can be to Harvey and Blue Waffles and Cyanide Cupcake and Jen Jen and all the other Goldie and all the other people in the community here. But let's face it, there's never been a bigger leech or a bigger negative on this whole Boyd than Elbo. And finally, he's been reduced to being a window licker looking from the outside in. And I swear to you, my hand to God, if my, as I said the other day, if my channel went down tomorrow, I would still say that my greatest contribution to Boyd and in Boyd history, and the thing that will have my name emblazoned on the Boyd Hall of Fame, maybe not the top star, but let's just say memorable milestones in Boyd. Termination of Elbo. Okay. Now we got Jordan Blue. Is that you? Hi, Jessica. How you doing, Jordan Blue? Nice to see you. So I will continue to be friends with. Joni. Yes, my opinion. Elbo is not only insane, but he's very dangerous. Yes, he can be a potentially dangerous person. Yeah, John Wayne Gacy and the Night Stalker. More like Ramirez, the Night Stalker. You know, just saying, I really believe that this is the kind of person that can snap in life and very unbalanced. We can already see that psychology of everybody's against me and blah, blah, blah. And if this hadn't happened, you know, I'd be okay. You know, if the old mule hadn't died on the way to the mine, we'd all be millionaires now, right? That face you pull, I know, thank you. So I will always be proud of that. I'll always be proud of that, you know? Like I told you guys, hey, Uber Goober, like, nice to see you. Like I said the other day, I've accomplished what I need to do in life. If I got kicked off of YouTube tomorrow, there'd be no instability in my life. Would I be sad? Of course I'd be sad. But the point is, I'm financially set. I don't have to worry about where my paycheck's coming. I can't say financial. I do okay. You know, I get by. All right. People want to point to the Rancho and say, oh, it's worth this or that. Hey, man, it's a place to live. I didn't buy it as an investment. I bought it as a dump. Okay. And it's not like I'm going to use it like an ATM, right? To realize some people are beyond. That's exactly right, Nine Miller. Some people are beyond savings. So I would caution everybody, be careful. And if you would think about having him on your property, remember the property damage he brought to the Rancho. You know, running up the huge $400 electric bill for thoughtlessly taking half-hour showers, running the water bill. I'm in California where water is hella expensive, okay? And running that water bill through the roof, pulling the sink off of the wall, you know, just being a gross person, just being gross. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, so I don't mind clapping back these days because yes, this person is a menace to the community, unbalanced, really in need of probably a Baker Act 5150 evaluation, you know, because it's the kind of person because of all the thoughts about women and sexuality and things like that. It's really a bad brew. It's really a toxic brew, and it gives you a little bit of a, it gives you a tiny little bit of a window into a very frightening world of depravity and deviancy. You know. Yeah, he's always been jealous of me. I've always been a much bigger, 3 times bigger than he's ever been on YouTube. Just because people don't parody me as much, dude, the parodies did nothing to grow your channel. Okay, your your channel was dead, man. Your channel was just like. If parodies were helpful in growing channels, you'd have a million followers, man. I mean, you can't put the 2 and 2 together to see that people parody you because you're a joke. That's why. Yeah, I think so too. There was definitely that love, you know, that unrequited love. I try to be friends with people, not lovers with people. You know. Let's see, don't follow it. We'll do escape room and challenge. We got something planned up for tonight. We got something good planned for tonight. So I'm telling you, you know, I'm very excited when I think about at nighttime, about the job thing. I've also went ahead, I have my contact at YouTube, Derek. He's a very nice guy. He's been helping me a lot. I contacted Derek. Someone was kind enough to send me a short clip of Elbo threatening threatening privacy strikes out of hate and bullying. So I sent that along to YouTube already, and he's like, no problem. As soon as he tries to drop a privacy claim, just counter it, just say we were friends and the friendship went bad and it'll be fine. So that's good. And if it doesn't just contact him. So yeah. So yeah, I like to be a little bit of ahead of the game. So yeah. I don't think there's anything to this but bitterness. Well, of course it's bitterness. I'm not the one that puts suspect people into a van. I'm not the one that's degraded women here on YouTube. I'm not one that's called a Hawaiian, somebody who lives in Hawaii, very degrading names. In my darkest time, think about this. This is Rosie O'Kelly. In my darkest times of Colleen Aloha going at me, not in a big way, but in a rather measured way, I never flipped on Colleen. I never said one negative thing about it. She asked me point blank, Rosie, do you really think that Elbo threatened my family? And I said, honestly, I think it was a troll thing. And she said, I appreciated you telling me honestly that. And you know what? We can be friends today. Okay? Why? Because I don't burn the bridge of people that are decent people. I think to myself, give Colleen her say. Facts will win out in the end or whatever. Whatever happens will happen and it'll all be good. And look at Colleen and I today. I got respect for her. She lives her life. If you think that she comes on YouTube and wants to make YouTube a career and really cares about the platform for being live streaming and stuff, no, man, she won. She won. She can now go live her life and enjoy it, knowing that she was instrumental in helping to remove a leech from YouTube and society. She knows this guy has a big mouth, the biggest mouth I've ever heard on YouTube, and doesn't back it up with anything, okay? That's how you treat people in life. Okay. I never talked about my friend Corey's butt, you know, oh man, you got that BB, you know, you got that nice butt, and just degrading things. Jill, you got any pictures of your boobs? You know, just think about this. He's even a window licker on the outside. He still can't change his stripes, right? Degrading women, degrading women, degrading women. So let's ease up. Yeah, no problem. Joni, you be you. You do your own thing. Just be kind to other people. Got my bud. That's only my advice. I think a lot of us, Joni, here would like to see you succeed in the long term and be a real fun member of the community. I would love to be able to think that I can stop in Kentucky and visit you, and we could hang out. We could go do food reviews and do some content, driving in your truck camper, driving in my van. I mean, that's fun. Good stuff. Or you coming out to the Rancho to visit the Rancho. I mean, that's just like people being normal in life. I'm a welcoming, kind person to people. And as far as rich life is concerned, let me tell you this. I've not made content about rich life, have I? I've not made one video about rich life. Okay? Not made any content, not done anything to talk about rich life. You know why? Because rich life is a friend of mine. Rich life has challenges in life. And for people that have challenges like that, I'm not going to use them for content. Okay? Should Chris pick up the phone and give me a call? That's fine. Okay. In the meantime, you know what I've done? Say a prayer that things work out okay for Chris. He's a friend of mine. And he's the flavor boy right now, and that's cool. Okay. It's time I back way the hell off for that. It's not my situation. Not my situation. Let's see. Hi, Cassidy. How are you doing, sweetie? Yes, I'm very worried about Rich. But should he ever need some help, I will, to the best of my ability, do what I can to help him. But I don't need to be involved in the situation here. And I never wrote a script about anything with Rich Life. You guys know me. People that think things are scripted on the Boyd don't realize this one thing. That life itself, when played out in a community like Boyd, can be greater than anything in Hollywood. Any kind of series, any kind of TV series, any kind of cable series, HBO, because this is real life stuff. And people like me make bad decisions, and people like Elbo make bad decisions, and people like Rich can make bad decisions. We're real people. I make real mistakes. I got videos out that shouldn't have been out, right? But I own my stuff. People will judge you by where you are now, not where you were, okay? Where am I now? That's the thing. Let's see. Yeah, let's drop it. Let's ease up on the Joni stuff, okay? Hey, how you doing, Irene? Good to see you. Yeah, you can't make it up. Cassidy knows this isn't scripted. This isn't scripted. Just like with Tasha. I hope that Tasha and I can get along good. We've had our run-ins, but at no point in time have I ever said anything disrespectful about Tasha. Even though last year she had a pretty good go at me, because that's not my nature to be that way. I always have a hope that we could meet in the future and collaborate and work together, and help on the van and do all that stuff. I always have hope. I always have hope for that. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing? You're not blocked, honey. I see you right here. How you doing, Missy? So, yeah, being a window licker is a very interesting thing on YouTube. It's a very interesting thing to see somebody that's a window licker now that'll never really be let in again into the community And I guess that's the ultimate expression of butthurt is when you come back after the sour grapes and you tell people how you don't like it, but you can't wait to get back on the platform again because you're addicted, man. You literally had nothing else to show for your life except YouTube. You could not point to one accomplishment in your life. You could not point to having and raising kids. There's nothing that you could point to in your life. That's the way it is. Oh, thank you, Speckled Pup. Good to see you. Yeah, hand out the butthurt cream. So, yeah, I quite enjoyed that last night. I quite enjoy street life. See, I'm somebody that likes success. You look at the people that were on that panel last night, and except for probably street life, I would say he pretty much uniformly hates everybody that was on that panel last night with a passion. He's talked crap about every person in the Boyd community, and it's pathetic. It's pathetic. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you being here, honey. Yeah, street life, I think the world of you, man. You're like the greatest breath of fresh air that's come along in this community, and I think to myself, you're helping to bring the fun back to Boyd again. You really are. You really are bringing the fun back to Boyd. You're engaging. You know when to just lay back. Nobody's going to tell you how to run your show. You have a lovely wife, and you're really doing great. You're really doing great. I'm really enjoying it. And you want to put window lickers up on the panel? Man, that's all good by me. That's all good by me. We just call it deviance on parade, okay? Let me ask you guys, what do you guys think of bestiality? Do you ever watch that? What do you guys? I kind of like animals, and like the panels, like what the fuck? And then that disgusting Craigslist ad. Oh my God. And then Vegas Vixen has all the videos of the Asian guy. Don't worry, Elbo. They'll all be coming out. Don't worry. They'll all be coming out. How you doing, Cyanide? Yeah. Yeah, let ladies up to laugh out loud. Yeah, enjoy it. I like it. But let's be clear. I haven't gotten involved in the rich life stuff because I think the only thing that we can really do is just say a prayer that things work out for rich life. There's nothing more we could really do. Is Jan in here? Hi, Jan. Sorry I missed you. What did Jan say? And then he denies. Yeah, exactly. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie, from his sexual preference right on down the line. His relationship with 401k was Kay Ray was one of his big time lovers there, but the guy can't be honest. There's not an honest or sincere or honest bone in the guy's body. It's a pathological liar from beginning to end. How you doing, Sister Earth? Yeah, it's great to see Irene in here. I'm really thrilled that Irene's here. I really enjoyed Boris on the panel last night too. I've never. Boris and I had our go round in 2015, but I never disrespected the dude. Okay. You know why? Because he has opinions, and you know why? Because he usually brings facts and shit to the table. Okay. So no matter how much I might not like being called, whatever, wigador or whatever, at the end of the day, the guy brings the story to YouTube. All right. So how much can I? And he makes me laugh like hell, like last night. I mean, he's a bona fide CDL, commercial driver, and you got to respect that, man. He's gone out and earned the money. He puts the bread down. He's got the job. He's doing it. He's not on here telling YouTube that they should support him. What's up there, babe? Yeah, Boris has kept it real. And at no point have I ever disrespected the guy because he had a difference of opinion, okay? Because to tell you the truth, he's been like 95%. He's almost like Ivory Soap, 99 and 44 100% correct. So how are you going to come against that, right? So that's the way it goes. Enjoying the content. Yeah, I'm loving you, Shimei, being here. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm having a great time in LA here. But I did want to clap back with the Elbo window liquor special today, because I think it's fascinating for somebody that's so mad at YouTube that can't let go of the community here, because there's nothing else in the guy's life. There's no family that will have anything to do with him. You know, they've kicked him to the curb uniformly. I mean, it's just the way it goes. Yeah, you have to be forgiving in life. Exactly. Yeah, thank you, Jen. You know, I can be what's perceived as being classy because I'm a nice person at my core. I never used anybody for anything on YouTube. Okay. All the time that I thought that I was together with Elvis and doing things, I always thought we were having a good time and being friends. If I ever come on here, have I asked you guys today how many people are watching? Do I ever come on and talk about I'm a YouTube star, I'm a YouTube celebrity? I mean, now outside I use that just for fun sometime when somebody asks me what I'm doing. That's not my nature. That's not my nature in the least to do that. That's why my friendships endure. And the people you say that are gone from my life are gone from YouTube. Not just from my life, gone from YouTube. Yeah, thank you. I just watch YouTube, exactly. I watch YouTube too. So. And others will use the Facebook streams. That's what I mean, Cassidy. People are going to use things for content that they can. Hi, Pam. How you doing? Which I don't care about. You want to put up his Facebook bloviating, that's fine, okay? But recognize this, that he will always be a window licker on the outside, so it's irrelevant how much you feature him, how much you put it up on the channel. It's not relevant anymore, because he'll never be inside. Again, what's up, Vegas Vixen? Yeah, it's pretty fancy here. How you doing, babe? Anyway, still, yeah, I think, Susie, I'd like to think I'm still the same as 2015. So you know, how can Vegas Vixen still be my friend all these years later? Because she's proven herself to be a quality person in my life, that's why. A quality person. Lisa, another quality person, tremendous quality person in my life. Remember Lisa? Another quality person. Yeah, tell the cops. There you go, Roger Brown. They might double up your ticket. I'm going to tell the cops I know Rosie O'Kelly. They're going to double your ticket. Yeah, I use that. I think it's funny to use that, but I could never be that much of an a-hole to say something like that in real life. I cringed every time he said that. I said, you know, man, dude, where's your self-worth? Job interview. Okay, there you go. Awesome. I hope you get it too, honey. Good luck, Vegas Vixen. Gotten better and treat me. I love you. Yeah, I've tried to get better. I recognize that in 2019, I was too much involved in the swirl of things on the Voight, and I just started to pull back and do my own thing. Go my own way. So I've never had to use anybody else for content on my channel. I produce all of my own content. Yeah, I hope you get that job. So yeah, you are an international celebrity, street life. Just stay, just stay true to yourself. That's all. Stay humble and stay true to yourself. All right. YouTube can change people, and it can change people for the worse. All right. That's my biggest take on the thing. Is that people start to get a little traction, and they start to look around them, and they start to feel pretty good about themselves, and before you know it, they're throwing their weight around, and I've got 5 million views, and I'm known worldwide, and all that stuff. That stuff doesn't go down well in life, okay? Oh, you want to see Cap TV eat? I think we're going to get sushi tonight, so we've had a great time down here with Kev and Pocket Change. We had a great time. Cognac. Yeah, officer, but I'm on Rosie's side chat. That's it. Yeah, we we finally found some Armenian food today. I had a really nice. I can't remember what it's called. Like it's a spiced lamb on it's like a empanada thing. It was really good. I finally got some Armenian food. Catalog. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Cardinal says. I love your back catalog of stuff. Thank you. Hey, Wisdom Warrior. Thank you. Love your channel because it connects me to my mom. In a way, she's in heaven now, but travel was her middle name. Thank you, sweetie. I do. Yeah, we're chooching tonight. We're gonna be doing some more spook touring tonight. So make sure you're there tonight. For those of you that were there last night, I had the shock of my life when we went down Figueroa to see the Working Girls, and the one chick was wearing a pink string. We got a bottle thrown into the car, and we thought it was time to move on. But those of you who were on the stream last night, and I know Street Life was running his stream. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Wisdom Warrior. He was running his stream. We got down to behind the fashion district there, very, very, very scary area down there. And Pocket Change, he doesn't really, he enjoys chooching and stuff, and he thinks it might be fun to set up an interview with a homeless person or something like that, and give him $20, and maybe you could interview him. And Pocket Change. He's a very good friend of mine. And I had to tell him, no, I don't want to do that, because I feel like that kind of thing, going out and finding homeless people, just for the purpose of finding homeless people and putting them on camera, to me is exploitive, and I just don't do it, as opposed to walking the street, and then if you encounter things, you just naturally encounter them, right? But I don't want to ever be that person that's putting content up with homeless and mentally challenged people and people that are living in drug hell, and put that kind of content up on YouTube, because it's not doing anything to benefit their lives at all. Okay. Yeah. Skid Row. Yeah. Skid Row is interesting. I had a great chat. I went at a great chooch there. But at no point in time did I ever consider getting involved in in what I see as exploitive content. How you doing, Sammy? Tell the truth. Do you think Scotty's gay? Nah, I don't think Scotty's gay. Scotty's just shy. Scotty's shy. How you doing, Charla? Let's see. Wisdom Warrior said, yes, ma'am. I was once homeless, and the way you interact with the homeless is respectful and shows the world homelessness exists. Exactly. You can see that without having to go out there and stick a camera in people's face for content. And it's, I don't want to say it's the low-hanging fruit, because, when you dangle money in front of somebody's face, I mean, $20 is a lot to these people on the street, and they'll tell you whatever the hell you want to hear for 20 bucks. So, you know, yeah, unless you know local resources, unless you're willing to see them to the finish line, that could be us out there. You know, I got challenges in my life. I don't mind telling you guys, but the bills that I'm doing these days, I'm lucky. I have a lot of people that enjoy the content. Um, I think of how close, I think of how bad things can be in this country, and I get scared when I walk out there, and I think to myself, I better be nice to this person out here, because my ass might be down here asking them if they could clear out a spot so I could pitch my tent down here. Now I could live, I could thrive and survive, but I'll tell you. Oh, thank you, Cameron. I'm glad to have you along. Yeah, some homeless want a voice, some don't, but most want privacy. And you have to also ask yourself this: if somebody has a drug problem on the streets, whether it's meth, whether it's anything from ice to heroin to flakes, dust, or whatever, are they capable of making rational decisions about their own appearance on YouTube? Would it be something that they would be appalled after they got out of the treatment program that this video would still be up in the future to be seen? Just food for thought. I don't want to be that. But yeah, salts, exactly, all that stuff. Oh, thank you, Paul Smith. Yeah, meth is Satan's drug. And one time I've seen there was a guy out here, you could see him today when I was doing my morning thing on the Murphy channel, that was just all screwed up on the step. He was calling me out over there. And I didn't put the guy on camera, you know, I finished my chooch and I wanted to give him a few dollars, you know. I agree with you, Rosie. It shows you a lot. Yeah, you have to have empathy, because I've grown up in cities in very tough environments. I ended up on Skid Row years ago. It's not entertaining at all. It's not. You got to watch your back. Yeah. Oh, Derby, thank you. You're looking relaxing, definitely stress-free. Yes, I am. I love to travel. I love to bring the content, but we have to protect our most vulnerable in life. And because I go to just because I walk down the streets of scary areas, there's not one time I defy anybody to get a screen grab or a clip out of my hundreds of streams that I've done, and I mean hundreds of streams over the years of me doing hood walks and things like that, where I purposely set out and said, hey, let's go find some homeless people and see what they're doing or whatever. No, it's like, let's walk where we always walk and see what's changed and what's different down here. Do we encounter homeless people? Yeah. Are most of them nice? Most of them are just in the middle. But I've had some bad encounters and things. But at no point in time have I ever, set out to purposely have those kind of encounters. So it's not good for the soul. It's very soul depleting. Yeah, there but by the grace of God, Braves, Mr. Cardinal. The Dodgers are in too deep. I'm terrified of homeless. They will rob if you're not careful. What a pay to see some people dropped off there and left. Yeah. What's up, Joni? How you doing? So, if you want to bring that kind of content, you do that kind of content. But, it's a big problem. It's beyond just going out there, and it's nice to bring comfort to the poor and throw a few dollars. But we have to be able to sleep at night with the content that we put up on YouTube. So, Beverly Hills, well, I've been lonely. Personally, like seeing others. Yeah, I do too, Susie. Beverly Hills is deathly boring over there. The only good thing I could find out about Beverly Hills was the Bermuda Triangle, Beverly Hills, with all the death and mayhem and murders and plane crash and dead man's curve and all that kind of stuff there. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what the point is to interview a homeless. I don't know what the point is. Tell us about your descent into hell. Um, what for a teaching lesson for school? Uh, Plus, I don't think those people are capable of properly representing themselves when you ask them if it's okay if you interview them and stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to go down that. Not going to go down that road. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Wisdom Warrior. The video did a Skid Row should be on 20. Truly was awakening the soul of man, not hindering the hearts of those folks who live. Exactly. Exactly. Even when that person threw a bottle against the building, I didn't turn the camera around and show any of that confrontation. In other words, we could see the people on Skid Row, but we didn't focus on the people on Skid Row. We focused on the totality of the magnitude of the issue that's facing this city. Okay, and that's not just in Skid Row. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. I'm going to do a metal detecting video. You guys are going to be blown away in the same area as $500,000 condos. You have feces stained couches on the sidewalks and stuff. They need sidewalk chalk to express themselves. So. Ethical consent to an interview. It's a big issue with homeless because I don't know if they're capable of giving a real. The thing to ask yourself is, if I interviewed this person when they were better, or if I approached this person when they were better, would they be willing to put their story on YouTube now? When I'm cured, or would they say no? I don't want to relive that. I don't want that life to be up there on YouTube, so. Is this a guy? Yeah, that was the guy that walked behind me there. Yeah, hi, Patsy. Let's see. Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner's going through it. We all go through it. So, it's always quiet here. There's nobody really visiting LA. And I'm really afraid things are gonna turn south now in a very major way for the economy. A very long, sustained, multi-year downhill slope here, and I think it's going to be very, if you care about people. Good night, Derby. If you care about people, I believe you'll have plenty of opportunity in the coming years to help people out. Trust me. In big time ways. Okay, I can see all the signs out there. Let's see, I was home. Let's see, Vanessa said I was homeless a long time ago, Rosie, when I was a young woman. Just to say I came back close to being snatched if it wasn't been for my friend when I was well, thank God, Vanessa, that you weren't. We had the old hotel. Leaving LA for Oregon. Enjoyed last night. Oh, thank you very much, Kimmy. People really, to me, I don't know. We got a lot of bad years ahead here. In my opinion, we got some real challenges ahead. So tonight, if you didn't see last night's stream, check it out. If you want to see Running the Girls, I mean, it's done in a fun-spirited way. We don't single out any girls or anything. I'm just running the streets of Figueroa down there. It was very fascinating to see, and I think we went by a chop shop too there on Figueroa. Very interesting to see those kind of places. And tonight we're going to be doing the spooky thing too. So make sure you have your nap. Let's see. Will I take a nap? No. Would you believe me if I told you I haven't taken a nap since kindergarten? I'm just too high energy all the time. I'm just like, go, 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 go. Smiles here like you're good. Don't give this. Oh, thank you, Catherine. No, I'm going to clap back when Big Mouth comes on. But I've got my ultimate. I got my ultimate justice when he got terminated on YouTube without any concept of why he got terminated. That really tells me what a true deviant he is. If you don't even know why you got the boot on YouTube, then you're too far gone. You know, too far gone. So we got justice on the boy. We got rid of the worst bottom feeder, the worst leech, the worst aspect of humanity in the history of YouTube. It was like excising a cancer from the community. It was wonderful. So now we'll have the sour grape parts, like some sour grapes, like Aesop's fable. Yeah, I didn't want YouTube anyway. Yeah, who wants that old? Who wants those? Who wants those grapes anyway? Yeah. Who wants those old grapes? Yeah. That's the greatest part of all is the denial that you don't like it. Dude, you're so shattered it's beyond belief. You don't even know you've exploded yet, man. The reality hasn't even hit you the shock waves yet. And that's the real beauty of that. And as far as pulling smooth operators wrench, and as far as pulling IRC bullies wrench, I like IRC bully, but I got a channel to run and I got a channel to protect. And I have a lot of how you doing, BB? I have a lot of confidence in Bully as a friend, but then Bully was talking mad support for Elbo, and I just can't. I had to back it away for a while. Mr. X never voiced that support, but Mr. X never used his wrench anyway. So what was the point? Okay, I like to keep my wrenches very small, as Berg says. Run the operation high and tight, man, high and tight. How you doing, North Shore? Hey, Mark. I think we'll go to Venice Beach, yeah. So there was no point to, what's the point of having a wrench? I don't have ceremonial wrenches. You can say Kitten Cat, but Kitten Cat did a hell of a lot to help me out, okay? Say what the hell you want about Kitten Cat, but it's a measure of humanity and humility. When two people that were at odds, like Kitten Cat and I don't mean fighting like cats and dogs, but we came together, and she was very instrumental in providing things to me that were helpful in my case against Elbo. That is, let's do it. I don't know. I just said I haven't gotten involved. How you doing, Hop Frog? I haven't gotten involved in the rich life thing. Quite frankly, because my opinion wouldn't count. It was, what do I know? I just see a very well, I see a sad situation, and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about it but just pray. I don't need to use it for content on my channel. So, yeah, I run a channel, professional reading. Yeah, thank you, Mark. I do. Yeah, please, Melvis wastes his way in every big streamer's life. Yeah, he's not going to listen. So, my thing, Cassidy, is that if I can help Rich after, if things fall apart, I think that's where a friend steps in, but not for exploiting this for content or anything. Just not my thing to do that. So. Despite Sig saying that I'm probably writing a script, I don't think anybody could have written that script. I mean, that's a little, it's like Cassidy Hampton said, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. It writes itself. Let's see, maybe it's the streets are the best time of my not many awesome people struck the country. I agree with that vomiting in your face. There's a lot of good time I've had on the streets. Thank you, Shiloh. Love the Beverly Hills Bermuda Triangle. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, sweetie. We try to, I try to set up the videos with a little bit of music to sort of set the mood beforehand. Because what's happened in Beverly Hills is really shocking, and for a community that everybody thinks is so peaceful and so sweet. Ooh. Oh, look at Harvey. Must get an early night tonight. Really, Harvey? Harvey, why don't you just get on a U.S. schedule, Harvey? So we're gonna get some sushi tonight. That'll be good. That's some Armenian food. Yeah, you better believe I'm staying the hell out of it. You know. Yeah, you never. There's a lot of things down. This place is a content gold mine. Lots of good stuff down in LA. A lot of really horrific stuff has happened down here. I got another famous movie star upload coming. I don't know, probably be tomorrow. Four scores. And for what it's worth, Kenco Trooper, I don't like you either. I never did like you. Okay, just putting that out there. You're a flaky flip-flopper. All right. Just saying. Give us a hint. So, my sweet, you have come to my castle. I bid you to stay the night. I have prepared accommodations for you and the others. Is that enough of a hint? All right. How you doing, Linda? Is that enough of a hint for you? I think that's enough of a hint. So, how you doing, Sherry? Nice to see you. Yeah. I'm going to continue bringing content. I wanted to see Little Armenia. I wanted to eat some authentic Armenian food today. I did that. I had a very difficult struggle though, because Thai town is taking over so much of Armenia. Little Armenia. I never thought about it like that, filming the homeless. Well, I think about it all the time, Catherine, because it's what you call the low-hanging. Yeah, we've been to Hollywood Boulevard several times, Cassidy. It seems like I'm crisscrossing Hollywood Boulevard every single day here. So we went out the first night, I guess it was, no, maybe it was Monday night. We were on Hollywood Boulevard, and then we met a guy that wanted to be, we called him Porno Andy. He wanted to be in porn. And then we met Berkeley Betty. That was the night that we had that was a hell of a great stream, that one too. So, oh, thank you, Molly. Thank you, sweetie. And then I did a cinematic called Requiem for Hollywood Boulevard. I don't know if you saw that, Cassidy. Set the music and cinematic, showing the way that's Hollywood Boulevard. And I did a video this morning on my Rosie Murphy channel, an open letter to the mayor of LA. You can still save your city. I mean, it's disheartening, some things I've seen around here, the uncollected trash and the filth. This city needs a major power washing here. The city is filthy. Absolutely filthy. Venice Beach on the schedule. Yeah, I think we're going to try to get down to Venice Beach, BBE. I think we're going to do down there. Can you do $25 a day like there, like Vegas? What does that mean, honey? Cost $25 a day? Can I get by on $25 a day? I don't think it's possible in LA. You got the gift of gab. I got the gift of gab. Thank you. Lots of murder histories and mysteries there are. Yeah. And if you haven't seen it, I have a cinematic video, BBE, I did a couple years ago called Venice Beach, a cinematic experience. You might enjoy that. It's about 5 minutes long. It's pretty well put together and edited. You may enjoy that. Maybe one of my moderators can find that. Yeah, lots of lots of beefcake over there. Moving all day, tired. Yeah, there's four scores. We love your four scores. Yeah, lots of gangs in Venice Beach. I'll probably put on my, I don't know if I'll do that because I'm going to Vegas, but might go over there with Kev and I think we'll check out Venice Beach. I was thinking about going up to Glendale and Echo Lake too. I know, but the way I checked that. Oh, it's a cyanide cupcake. It's called the Venice Beach, a cinematic experience. A cell phone cinematic experience, I think it's called. It might be on this channel or it might be on the Murphy channel. Venice Beach. Yeah, thank you, Jackie Blue says she saw that, the Venice Beach. Just to give that to BBE so he can check that out. Yep, Venice Beach. You guys should be in my playlist. There's so many travel and so many cinematic travel things that you guys would enjoy. Yeah. Thank you, Cyanide. Yeah, Jimmy Page used it like a song. You know what was really strange to me was, what's up, Clint? Was going over and seeing the real Dead Man's Curve on Sunset Boulevard. That was really wild. Ooh, Dead Man's Curve. That was pretty wild. I remember Dolph Lundgren is, what the hell TV show was he on? He was the father of, I don't know who he was, somebody. Oh, okay, buddy. Please be safe. Absolutely, yeah, Jan and Dean. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, BBE. I did the video of the Bermuda Triangle of Beverly Hills. Unfortunately, I got the wrong friggin' house for Bugsy Siegel. I put the wrong damn house on. Everything else is good, though. That's where Howard Hughes came the closest to losing his life in Beverly Hills. Yeah, Viagra and Black Speech. Hey, drink coffee. What's up? Let's see. Come and do a tour of San Clemente. Yeah, that would be good. I'd like to see the Nixon Library. Thank you, Cupcake. There's the Venice Beach video. Check it out, guys. There's the Venice Beach cinematic experience done with the cell phone. I think that you will enjoy that. That was with Missy Jen. And, you know, we do have one thing in common, Elbo. We do both wish Missy Jen the best in life. Okay, we do wish her the best in life. And as much as you want to try to contrive that there was something ever negative about Missy Jen's and my years together, you ain't going to get any traction, brother. You're never going to get any traction. Because Missy Jen loves me today, and I love Missy Jen, and that's the bottom line. Yep. And you'll never drive a wedge between that. So, and I guess I feel the same way about Narce and how he was able to get away from you and to be a man and to finally get to work and to really make some progress in his life. He was only able to do that when he got away from you, because all you were was an anchor that just dragged him down. You know, you wanted him to just remain a kid that you could play and party with and eat with for years, and he became a man. How you doing, Pablo? Hi, Shiloh. No, he doesn't wish the best for anybody. No, he actually wishes the worst for everybody. There's no shred of morality in this. There's no ethics in his being at all. So when he tells you I'm the dirtiest player in the game, believe it. Believe it. Believe it. But dirty doesn't equal smart. So positivity. It takes more energy to be negative. It does. Well, I don't know. I might disagree respectfully, Cupcake. The reason being, it's so easy to go negative on YouTube and just drive views, and it causes people to pursue that because it becomes like a self-reinforcing phenomenon to, wow, I did that bashing rant or whatever, and I went crazy, and look at all the views that I got, man, it was unbelievable. So the tendency, well, that's what I need to do to drive viewership. No, you need to rant when there's a purpose to rant. That's when you need to do it. Really enjoyed. Thank you, Clint. Really enjoyed the LA adventures and very much looking forward to seeing you in Las Vegas again. Exactly. Thank you, Clint. More good stuff to come. More good stuff to come in LA. More good adventures to come, and then on to Vegas. And I don't care. Poor witty widow. She's talking about. Linda's talking about my channel. Rosie, okay, you're back in Las Vegas again. No, honey, I'm in LA. I thought that was so cute. She had the wrong city down there. But I will be in Vegas. Then you can bash on me because I want to have my last little bit of fling of pool time and things before fall and winter comes in. So it's important to me. That was pretty funny. Yeah, Narce is a decent guy. He's nothing like he's what I call normal. You cannot have a relationship with an abnormal person, with a person that's brain is just malformed, or a person that literally doesn't have a heart, a heartless individual that all he sees is numbers and views and using people for content and trashing people for views. Do you remember when Elbo would do videos that weren't trashing? When he wasn't purposely trying to make a clown of himself by eating and getting white sauce all over his face and things, or brushing his teeth to be a clown? Nobody watched his stuff. He got no views. Nobody cared about what he thought about the pleasure way. He never talked about RVs because he knew nobody cared about it. He could not pursue his passion on YouTube, and there's the thing that really made him bitter. Nothing would have made him happier than to have 500 people on a hangout talking about van life and boondocking on YouTube. But you know what? People don't give a flying F about it. And therefore, unlike me, I pursue my passion every day of cinematography and travel, vintage audio, and baking, and renovation projects, moonshine. I'm just really lucky that my passion fits so beautifully that people watch it on YouTube. But imagine you have a passion and nobody cares about it at all. So what do? Well, when you need to make your living on YouTube, you change up your game plan, right? You start to trash and bash. That's what you do. Start to go full on deviant, right? Start to ask women horrendous questions and disrespect, and start talking about bestiality and wow, shocking to me. Just shocking to me. On the long run, being bothered and taking the high road does pay off in one. It does. It always pays off in the end. And I've reached a point where there's only one person that I really don't take the highest road on, and that's him. So, but I could just let it go because he'll always be a window licker on the outside now. I could do that. But I like to give people a refresher course into what a lowlife this person, what a morally bankrupt this person is, and what a true deviant, an elite he's been on. There's nothing he said he would do that he did, whether it was buying solar panels or should have heard the way he trashed Norm F. When Norm gave him the money to buy those tires. Oh my God! And he didn't want to buy the tires. I thought, wow, if Norm could have heard you trash him, and the way you trashed Mr. X, and all the time trashed Mr. X and Gerald, and it's frightening. Yeah, garbage human being. That's exactly right. So you reap what you sow in life, right? And YouTube decides who's good for business and who's not for business. And man, you weren't good for business. You were making YouTube peanuts for the effort that they had to put in to review all the flags that people would drop on you for your deviancy and your dirty deletes. They just decided they were losing money on you. You know, we've seen things doesn't see. I'm loving it. Got it right. Okay, take care, Jackie Blue. I will never bring the content that traditional touring does of a city. Is boring as hell. The weather is about 95. It's hot today. Yeah, poor Norm. Yeah, it's 95 degrees. It's going to cool off tomorrow. It's a little warm today, but I like it. As long as it's not over 105, it's good. No, I like Mr. X. It's just pained me to hear, how you doing, Marion? It pained me to hear the crap he would talk on you. You know? And family, all kinds of stuff. I'm like, dude, these people are taking care of you. But I don't know. I'll always like Mr. X. I'll always stand up for Mr. X. And Mr. X could care less about a wrench. Mr. X never used the wrench, so it didn't matter. Yeah, what's up, Street Life? Thank you. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. Yeah, act like YouTube needs you to survive, man. They couldn't wait to pull the plug on you. Can you imagine over the years how many flags went in that they had to manually review and review and review? And I think it all goes into a cumulative pile, and they just say, dude, you're a liability. You're a liability. No, I like Smooth Operator. I've always liked him. Like I say, Jen, we gotta like the people that we like. I know them in real life. That's got to count for something in the world. And I think a lot of times he gets a bad rap here on YouTube. So, oh God. Yeah, we all get the Granger catalogs and things. Jeez. He says enemies mentally ill. Yeah, there is severe mental illness there. It's I don't know what to trace it from. Like I said, I'm not a psychologist. All I can do is just pray. Just pray that somehow that God cures him of his deviancy and his lack of morality and lack of ethics. But I don't know if it'll ever happen. Ooh, Norm is still funding this. Well, it'd be up to Norm. I never held anything. And hi, Aaron. I never held anything against Norm. You know, I really wanted to go to Toronto to say thank you to Norm and also see the city where I used to be affiliated to Royal Bank of Canada. So it was great to say thank you to Norm. I never held out my hand to Norm for anything. But was I appreciative for what Norm did? Yeah, I was very appreciative of what Norm did. He allowed me to be on the road and travel last year, which was amazing. What's up, Jay? Hey, Bella Grace, thank you for your wonderful message you sent in, honey. Thank you. So I'm grateful to Norm. I never verbally bashed Norm for for anything. Always had a good time. I'm from Toronto. I hope you come back and visit again. Yeah, I love Toronto. Great city. Anyone would help Norm if he did. I would help Norm. I'd help Norm in a heartbeat. I offered when I went up there, but Norm said he didn't end up moving. So hey, Gypsy, how are you? I know you're in Toronto, honey. Jan and Dean, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I just did put them in my video. Jan and Dean, I found the Dead Man's Curve in Beverly Hills there. Ooh. See, the good thing about, let's see, should I avoid street live stream to avoid Tasha? Joni, you do what you want to do, honey. I could never tell you where to go or not to go. You and Tasha have a complicated relationship. It just didn't seem to get off on the right foot. Tasha and I got off on the right foot, then we kind of got on the wrong foot. But I'm trying my best to get back on the right foot again with Tasha because she's a traveler, and I like to follow people that travel. And she's a van person. I like to follow people that van around and do that. So for me, I find it interesting. So I think that eventually we'll come back. We'll meet in person. I've continued to be good friends with her friend Sammy Jack, so that's a good thing. Yep, I'm going to Vegas from LA Saturday. Hey Diagi, how are you? Yeah, I'm with Joni. You be happy where you want to go. Hey Sapphire, and if you feel uncomfortable being on the same panel with Tasha, then don't go over. Or you could just come in, or you could privately email Tosh and say, look, I want to make this thing right with you. I want to, I care about trying to make things right, or let's meet halfway. Let's try to get this thing fixed over. So I guess that's what I would be inclined to do. That's how I think people respect. That's how I think you earn respect, by reaching out to people and doing that. Little tea time guitar music. You and Tasha are in the same community, just ignore or engage, one or the other. But Joni, if you want to go to hang out with Street Life, by all means hang out. There's no law that says you have to communicate with Tasha, okay? And there's no law that she says she has to communicate with you. Yeah, I've verbally put it out here several times over the last few weeks, Mark Dodge, yeah. I'm in LA, Brain. I'm in LA. Thank you, Travel Squad. Good catch. Make that catch. No, this guy will go crazy over here. I can't do it. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? Cheryl, you might not want to watch tonight. We're going to be back in Spooky Town again. We're going to be doing some more spooky content tonight. I think we're going to start out at the site of some of the host site of LA's most notorious murder and mayhem history tonight. Any good places to eat? He's a foodie. In Reno, if you like it, I can't even recommend a Top Deck anymore on top of the Cal Neva. the food scene in Reno is not good right now. It's not good. COVID-19 is just, like Harrah's closed. They had a couple good restaurants in there. Trolling Road, that's right. Yeah, troll me. It's okay. My mods they're slacking back. They're only gonna take you out if you're really vicious or whatever. My mods are taking it real easy. Hey, Sky Carl. Thank you. Hey, little old crab. How are you? Your outstanding triangle video was outstanding. Thank you, crab. Thank you. Didn't you used to be Herman O'Crab? I like that name. That was funny. I like that. Hey, Lisa. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to do, is bring those set pieces that people will enjoy for years, as opposed to walking around and doing a live stream that thing. So yesterday's metal detecting was pretty cool. I found some pretty cool stuff, and had an interesting encounter with the police at the end that you'll definitely enjoy on that. I've got the Pink's. We went to Pink's Hot Dog. That's going to be live this afternoon. It's already uploaded to the Rosie Murphy channel. If you're not subscribed over there and you've heard of Pink's Hot Dogs, the legendary hot dog stand on La Brea in LA, you definitely want to check that out. Legendary eating place. People were always telling me, Rosie, you're going to go to Pink's, you're going to go to Pink's because you like hot dogs, you're going to go to Pink's. Yeah, we went to Pink's yesterday. We went to Pink's. Hey, it was so good. And I have that set to music and everything in there, so you can enjoy the whole, the people working in the back making them. I don't think I've watched Jeff Williams. I don't think I've watched that, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Pink's is historic and it was great. So make sure you're subbed up to the Murphy channel. I think it's about 5 minutes long, the video, 5 to 8 minutes. We have Little Armenia still to come up today. That was an interesting thing. My first time eating Armenian food. And I had some nice yogurt milk today. In metal detect. Oh, cool. Okay, that's cool. I've had a really good time metal detecting LA. I think there's a lot of stuff to be pulled out of the ground here in some of these residential neighborhoods. I really think that got some interesting stuff yesterday. Yeah, and one other thing I'll say too that goes a long way in making things better on Boyd is, when I came out and apologized to the people that I offended over the years and things, that made me feel pretty good. To come out and tell people, hey, I'm not perfect, I made mistakes, but I care about you guys and I'm sorry about some of the stuff that went down. I think that's really good for the soul, for making you feel good and making you feel better about YouTube again. And if you're sincere about it and you really believe that, I have friends that, there's people I care about. I might not be friends with them now, but I do care about their success and I do care about their life and things. And I think that's an important thing. Yeah, atonement. I think that's a very important thing. Like the Jewish, the Day of Atonement, right? I mean, you come out and tell people, hey, good evening, Andrea. How are you? I'm watching a spooky channel and walked out of my room for a moment. Oh, Rosie Girl's talking live, yeah. Cinnamon hot, hot, hot. Yeah, I think atonement's a very important thing. My life started to get a little better when I started to apologize and telling people, whether they were people trolling me that had reason to troll me, or some of the people that were against e-begging and other things. I meant that from my heart. that from my heart, and that's I think a very good thing to do that. Well, when you do spooky things this time. How you doing, Isabella? I think you guys like it when I do spooky stuff anytime, right? I'm a huge fan of you. You're my idol, and you're so inspiring. Well, thank you, Unicorn Queen. I can't imagine being inspiring, but I'm worried because I know you do, honey, and I love that. I love when I see you put on my thing, Rosie. I'm petrified watching you out there. You got to understand, honey. It's almost like if you were going out and you were watching people. If you could watch people climb Mount Everest, or you could watch people to jump out of planes and parachute. Or you could watch people go scuba diving through caves and shipwrecks, and people that hop cargo trains and things. There's a risk element to that, but in that risk they find their greatest joy. So I like to stare down those streets. I like to confront danger head on. It's where I get my rushes. It's where I get my thrills. So, Johnny Cornflake, how are you, Johnny Cornflakes? It's what gives me my rush. And other people don't have to watch it. You know, if you don't like street streaming, it's, you know, there's a lot of other things you can watch on YouTube. And if, you know, to people like Alinda, a Witty Widow, if you think the content's repetitive and you don't like Las Vegas, there's so many other things to watch. And my numbers tell me something different. I'm not one to talk about numbers, but my numbers are consistently good for street streams. That tells me that people are definitely enjoying the content. If it was boring, it would be like Elbo's numbers were. Because honest to God, he's like the most boring. You know, his lack of education and linguistic skills just limit his ability to be interesting to. So he ends up being boring to people. All people watch for is to hear the next dumb thing that he's going to say. Yeah, variety. Thank you, Andrea. Miss Rosie, you're my source of travel and adventure. Oh, thank you, Penny. Thank you. Yeah, we love Johnny Cornflakes. I like variety. Yeah, a lot of people like Vegas. They like that content. They like to hit the streets. And yeah, it's fun stuff. I don't know whether this hotel's got like little bugs or fleas. I don't know. I got bitten by something, maybe a mosquito today. I don't know. I'll be hoping to go to Vegas. Yeah, I think Vegas is in the tank, guys. Vegas is in the toilet. Vegas has got huge challenges. New York City, yeah, that's gonna be good. New York. Las Vegas, it's still pretty much locked down. Hey, Crystal Jones, they just welcome you. How you doing, Crystal? How's Mike doing? Good to see you. Crystal, love to see Crystal in here. One of the OG Boyders, along with Mike Loyal. Hope Mike's doing well. Vegas has a very long road back because Vegas is a city that nobody needs to go to. It's the ultimate optional travel. It's the ultimate optional activity in life. You don't need to go to Vegas. So it's going to be very difficult to rebuild that. Hey Kevin, how are you? Cancel my Vegas trip for a week because I wouldn't be in any rush to go down there. I'm a low roller. Mike says, hey, we're just taking a nice drive, looking at leaves. Oh, that's good. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I love Jacksonville. My friend Cooper was there. lives down there, I think. And yes, he's still a friend of mine. Let's see. Tickets are super cheap, but if you go to Vegas, there's no shows. Caesar's just sold Bally's. God knows what's going to become of that now. Bally's is been sold. Wynn is basically given up. They're only going to be the Encore. They've basically said we're not going to be a 7-day-a-week hotel. Now this is the Wynn. We're only going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. That's it. So we're going to be a 3-day-a-week operation. That's unbelievable. No buffets. Wynn's closed their buffet. Germany menu in March. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Kahala. Hope I said that. Kalala. Okay, Kalala. Thank you. I think Vegas is in a collapsing state. See, we have very low interest rates, so people are rushing into the housing market, but then the job situation is worsening out there. So it's going to undercut this. It's going to be like a sword that just lops off a huge section of housing and stuff. But I don't want to be dire about things. I want to be optimistic about things in life. All right. I'm from America, Chus. So that's a real challenge. And Vegas also shot itself in the foot by such a struggle for cash flow and the desperation to get heads in the beds that they underpriced the product, and it's brought all these thugs in from LA, and they have ruined the brand. You've had shootings in casinos and ballet areas. You've had robberies. You've had some horrendous melees, mini riots in fancy casinos. You know, they're ruining their brand. They're wrecking their brand to survive. Oh, well, thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Tinfoil hats rumor that you will let go and Oh, man. Let me tell you, Crystal, that's a big block of concrete to be moved, honey. I'll tell you, that is a huge. That's like the biggest block of concrete in the world. Worst earthquake, anything. I can't ever see that solid block moving there. But I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm with Cupcake. Anything that can go wrong now will go wrong. That's the way I see it. So. Nothing surprises me anymore. 867. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. I've really enjoyed this tea time with. We're chooching tonight. Tea time with. Window licking with Elbo here tonight. It's been great. Yeah, we're chooching tonight. Yeah. I told Kev we got to continue to bring the spooky content, the unusual content daytime, and the spooky content at night. I'll make it see you in Cali one day. Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm chooching basically all the time. I've been doing a lot of live streaming. As you guys know, I was doing a lot of pre-recorded stuff, but I told Kev, because I'm trying to help Kev build his channel, because Kev is a friend, and we do things to help friends become successful and lift up, and he's an IRL brother to me, IRL streaming brother. Right? We help people build up their channels, people like Street Life. Right? We applaud success. Yay! Because it doesn't diminish us. Street Life's success doesn't take away from my success. Kev TV's success doesn't take away from my success. It enhances our success. because people want to see people doing positive things to help each other as a community and not to pull the rug out from underneath people in the community. Right? Bel Air's good. Johnny Cornflake, did you ever see my video of the Beverly Hills mansion? I found Jed Clampett's mansion in Bel Air. Maybe my moderator will post that link to, I think it's called I Found the Beverly Hillbillies Mansion. It's a drone flight. I don't know if you've checked that out. Thank you, Lois. I mean, that's what we should do. Yeah, I had a diet 7-Up. Yeah, afternoon tea. Wouldn't it be cool to have a real tea in LA in one of these really fancy old apartment houses? The problem is everything's on lockdown. So, how you doing, Bean? Oh, thank you, Penny. Yep. Oh, thank you, Johnny. The problem with Bel Air, Johnny, is everybody's behind a huge 10-foot wall. So it's like the Beverly Hillbillies mansion. It's like, it's huge, it's beautiful, but if you're out on the road, you can't see anything of it. It's like a lot like Palm Springs. Everything's behind big walls. You cannot see anything. Yeah, there's the drone flight. You guys should check that out if you want to see us flying the drone over the Beverly Hillbillies mansion in Bel Air. Down there. Thank you, Scottish. Thank you. Thank you, both of my mods there. Thank you. My wonderful moderators. I got, yeah, it's secure. So the problem is these places are so huge, Johnny, that they need a lot of security. And the first thing they tell people is build high fences around your estate and put various guard posts there and all that. So you don't see anything from the road. So as soon as that drone goes up, you're like, wow, look at it. Look at these houses around here. It's unbelievable. Look at this. Man, look at how neatly manicured the Beverly Hillbillies house is. It's incredible. Incredible, but you just can't see it. It's like Palm Springs. Oh, I want to go to Palm Springs and look at Frank Sinatra's house. You ain't going to see it. All right? They want to keep riffraff like me out, right? They don't want us walking up. They don't want us doing that. Yeah, bookmark the channels on the bar. You're too organized, Cupcake, you know. That's misorganization. I got misresearch and misorganization here. All of them. Things are so quiet at this place. There's hardly anybody in hotels. You go down to the parking area here, there's hardly anybody down. There's hardly any cars. It's a nice hotel, but there's nobody here, you know. I mean, you look around, right? It's a nice place, but nice isn't going to pay the bills here, you know. So these guys got like a bit of a dilemma here. So I'm not sure if they'll take off. Yeah, it's a nice place, but there's nobody around, right? Take you guys out to the street for a minute. Oh. There's more action on the job site across the street. But, you know, you go down to the parking area down here, it's like nobody down here. I don't want to lose the signal, but I guess there are a few people down here. You can see Little Rascal. How you doing? Good. I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. I got about 300 people watching now. I was just showing. This is a very handsome friend of mine here. So nice person. So we're just showing you how nice the hotel is here. So. These guys pack out pretty early over here. They start early and they finish early. Yep. Well, I always like to tell people I'm doing a YouTube live stream. That way if people say, I don't want to be on it, they got the option to tell me. And I try to be respectful. But, you know, like on my other video today, the city's just getting trashed here. Right? Guys are playing back there, Korean games. I don't know if you can see this. I've been seeing this from my my hotel rooms up there, but I've been seeing this has been out here since the last time I came. That's the problem. People just dump their crap right on the road. And it never gets picked up. There's the LAPD. Yeah, it just never gets picked up. Then I came out, I was doing my morning video for the Murphy channel, and I had a guy in here that was going crazy this morning. Go see Jeffree Star. Jeffree, it's Rosie here. Man, that guy hit it big, didn't he? Unfortunately, I don't know anything about makeup. I'm a lost cause when it comes to makeup and all that. It's just, I'm just a tomboy, that's it. I think that's all I'll ever be. Just a tomboy. Hey, we're only one thumbs up away from 200. One out of 12. See the man. See the man. 249 South Pico. Afternoon in LA. Learn to love it. Oh, but you think he's got a nice pool? Maybe I should wear my red, white, and boom onesie up there. Huh? The guys wanted me to take me back to Figueroa where the working girls are and get my gold bikini on and hit the street out there. That would be epic content for YouTube. City old broad working it with the girls over there. No. Where are we here? This is 8th Street and Western Avenue. Western Avenue is one of these really long roads. Goes all the way across LA. Oh, you guys are sweet. I'm an old bat, but I have fun. Tara takes time. She understands all that stuff of makeup, and I'm just lipstick and some eyeliner, and that's about it. I don't even do that good. Everything's like all Korean here. Look at all these rules and regulations. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Smelly. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. It's always a really successful time when we pop over 200 thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys have done so much to push the channel ahead. This is the over the last 3 weeks have been the biggest numbers ever on the history of the channel here, so it's been great. What do we got? That beer. See, a lot of these stores you don't even know what the hell they are. Samsung phone repair. Whiskey Go-Go, work for the Cali Pizza Record Store. All right, need to go. World famous Whiskey Go-Go. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Remind me of that, Jay, okay? And Jay, I'm going to try to bring some more content. I'm staying at my same place down there, the Oasis, because I like the pool. Tap room and bottle shop. Yeah, I'm putting up the Pink's hot dog. It's already loaded on the Rosie Murphy channel. Make sure you subscribe, because at about 5 o'clock I'm going to cut that. I'm going to put that live, that video from when we went to Pink's. So they got all of these little, this is what LA, just all these little strip shopping centers. Yeah, Pink's is coming. Latex gloves. I guess I could, but Jesus, you can get them in your area. Yeah, Johnny Wad hangs out. I always saw him in Elbo's chats before. Smoke shop. I really don't miss smoking at all. King Jerky. Yep, I'm still in LA. I'm not leaving until Saturday. I think the weather's going to cool off a bit. I think it was like 95 today. But I enjoy it. As long as it's not over 105, I can deal with it. I prefer heat compared to cold. So they got some of this outdoor dining here. But again, how the hell would you know what it is? Hual U Quang Zhang. A lot of places will put a picture menu outside. I just went cold turkey. 2 times I quit in my life. First time I smoked from 1972 until November 1st of 1995. I quit cold turkey, and I didn't pick up another smoke till June of 2019, and in January of 2020 I quit just cold turkey again. I don't know why I don't get cravings, or I get tired of it. I didn't enjoy it that much. I didn't enjoy it. You know, it didn't bring me any joy. Plus it was like $10 a pack for smokes. And I can't afford that. I have a huge health insurance bill. Not enough to keep me from traveling, but because I did work 46 years and I did prepare for my future, and I am working part-time now. I did a couple hours of remote work this morning. Sizzler, man, I didn't even know they were still in business. Yeah, I smell the food. It's really a great food scene here in LA. Eating that Armenian food today. Had that nice spiced lamb on those. It's almost like empanadas. Real good. I had the goat yogurt milk stuff. Hello, kitty. I mean, hello, Sissy Philly. Yep, working real good. This is our liquor store where we get our booze. I don't know, I just have regular masks. This is like one of my favorite buildings in LA. Look at that blue building behind. Isn't that gorgeous? They built stuff so beautifully in the 1920s. Love that building. That is so iconic, LA. So beautiful. I'm hungry. We had like a food sampler, then I went across the street. I thought it was an Armenian bakery, it was a Lebanese bakery, but it was good. I had some pistachio, like a puff pastry. I had a couple of those little things. So, yeah, this building is so, this city is so roaring 20s. I love it. All the best built stuff is 20s. Nice. Let me see what time it is for a second. It's 4 o'clock, so let's go another block down here. Yeah, those bakeries are great. Yeah, Ralph's used to bill itself as the supermarket to the stars. I gotta turn this upside down for a second. Koreatown. To me, this is one of the greatest places to stay down here because you have great access to downtown. You can almost see the Hollywood Hills sign up there on the hills over there. You got Griffith Observatory, all the great landmarks. You got good access to 101, to all the freeways. And you have very reasonable costs here, and you got great food selection too. But here's the situation with the trash is they don't ever pick this shit up. The whole city needs a real power washing. See? The city is just filthy. Just filthy. Just nasty. Some areas are unbelievably filthy. I wonder if people don't get diseases here. Look at that building, man. Anybody want to know what Art Deco is? There it is. That's Art Deco. Yeah, I'd be banking, but but the problem is, Cupcake, that I don't know if anybody would want to have it done. A lot of people are very defeated in this town because the city's mismanaged by Mayor Gil Garcetti. That gorgeous up there. Yep, be my telescope in my observatory. How you doing, Tim Martin? Hope you and your family are doing well. I sure love that sign that you sent me. That was so awful nice of you guys. Ranch. Yeah, this place is a gold mine for content, LA. Total gold mine. Cinema makeup school. People are frustrated, man. I'm glad Wolf Blitzer laid into her. People are very frustrated. Here's the beautiful Wilshire Boulevard sign, man. Nice breeze blowing behind me. LA rush hour. Rush hour in Koreatown. The famed Wilshire Boulevard. Yeah, we should have a stimulus. I was kind of looking forward to it. I mean, it's selfish to say, but I really wanted to pay off my van. Yeah, I hope it comes before Christmas. That'd be really nice. So here we are on the famed Wilshire Boulevard. This grand old movie theater. Just love this 1920s architecture. Those solid oak wood doors there. It is beautiful, isn't it? All these buildings. From pasture land to performing arts center. Oh, thank you, Kitty. Thank you, sweetie. Nice way to finish the window licking with Elbo tea time today. Little walk out. There's the Denny's I've eaten a couple times here. I don't know how I get away with a $6 breakfast. It's amazing. $4 bag. Yeah, it's a typical LA day. It's always like this in LA. You like sunshine 320 days of the year. A top like that girl's boobs were sticking out the side, right? There's the Radio Korea Plaza here. Well, you know, Diane and I got along fine. I never had a problem with Diane. Got a lot of trash over there. A lot of homeless people hang out over there. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Well, knowledge and wisdom, I don't know. I'm just an old bat, honey. I've been on this earth for quite a few years. Lived in 8 decades. All right. 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, thousands, 10, 20, and I'm still rolling on. Learn to be humble, ask when you don't know, teach when you can, be forgiving when you can. Say a prayer once in a while, right? It's old bats, man. An old bat. That's it. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just stay young at heart, stay happy, stay smiling. Don't let your life get ruled by drama too much. Drama can be very soul draining, because we get emotionally invested in things and we may not like the outcome of drama. Seek out travel experiences, things like people that take you places, people that show you things, people that teach you things. I never thought before YouTube, and even during my earliest days, that I would never be able to make a good loaf of ciabatta bread, but eventually I made one. And it was more fun to screw up trying to make it than it was to actually make the good. When I finally succeeded, that was it. Yeah, stay away from psychic vampires, exactly. I see some people that just get so deep in drama that drama spins its own drama, and it's a never-ending circle. That's right, tomorrow's promised to no one. All right, guys, so I'm going to bid you all a great rest of your afternoon. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to go put the Pink's, Eating Pink's hot dog live on the other channel, the Rosie Murphy channel. Please go over and check it out. Everybody that goes to LA, I think you need to go to Pink's at least once to try the legend. Pink's. Yep, going live tonight. We're going to be down in Spooky Town doing our spooking and then our drinking. This will be Pocket Nights, Pocket Change's last day in LA. So we need to make the most of it here. Love you guys. I love these. Look at these, man. These are just so iconic, these LA apartment houses. With the statuary in there. Just so cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, thank you, honey. I appreciate any support. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Well, look at all the Rios, all the Velasquez. Hey, Adam. Thank you. They used to run the fountains here. All right. We used to have a lot of things in this country. All right, things we may never see again. Thanks for being along, everybody. Thank you very much for your support. See you tonight.